In this video, I have to discuss about how to deploy a serverless containerization application on Amazon ECS Forget with the help of AWS Copilot. So in this, how AWS Copilot deploy and AWS CI/CD pipeline will based on deployment. I have to explain about the workflow of this serverless containerized application. So in this image, uh, this is an architecture. This is an AWS architecture diagram, means it's showing the how Copilot CLI is used to deploy a serverless containerization application on Amazon ECS Forget, where they have to like a normal and CI/CD pipeline workflow based deployment. So firstly, we have to understand what is Amazon ECS. Amazon ECS is a fully managed container orchestration service that make it easy for you to deploy, manage, and scale up their containerization applications and much more. This is the part of ECS, and the other part of AWS is why would use Forget in this application. So Forget is a serverless pay-as-go compute engine. That means it that you focus on the building and applications without managing any servers. It is very compatible with both ECS services and if we use any Kubernetes services in future. So we EKS we have to use. So they have to provide these services. They enable a customers to scale up their applications very faster, improving performance. They have to reduce wait time. Like they have to several improvements over the period of time. They have to enable your scale the applications up to much more faster and make it easier to build and run applications at a large scale on Forget along with the AWS services. So why would we use AWS Copilot? So firstly we have to understand why would use AWS Copilot. AWS Copilot is a CLI, like a command line interface. It is a tool for developer to build, release, and operate production-ready containerizations application on Amazon ECS, Forget, and any of the app runner we have used on AWS. So they have to pushing up to your stages and they have to release on productions. And Copilot can help to manage the entire life cycles of your application's development. It focuses on building their customer applications rather than setting up their infrastructure. So we have to use with one command, we have provision on the infrastructure. Customers need to run production ready containerization services on an Amazon ECS and AWS Forget. So they have to create, Copilot have to create ECS clusters, tasks, services for Forget launch types. Along with that, they have to also create load balancer, VPC, ECR registers, and more. So these are the concepts of AWS Copilot. So further on, I have to create one more instances. I have created one instances on my AWS management console, so that I have to run Ubuntu service, Ubuntu instance I have to create, and then I have run my all the commands. So how I have to create such services of means I have to deploy one of the application with the help of Docker or GitHub I have used to create this instance. Like I have used MoogleLabs where I have to run my all the services here. Firstly, I have to install my Docker version. So I have installed my Docker. Then I have to create one directory of mkdir with the name of Copilot. So these all my services in this my folder in this directory. So then I have to run my git clone. So I have to clone my directory where I have to create my Docker file on my GitHub. So these all are the services I have created. I have given the name of Copilot assignment. It's my GitHub repository name. So now I have to work on further. I have to check it in this folder how it works. So I have to run the Docker build file. So I have to check if it is run or not. So it is giving me an error. So they give me an error unable to prepare the context of the symbolic path of Docker file. Again, I have to run this command. So they give me no such file or directory in this. So I have to just understand like why they're giving me this error, like why it working on Docker build command. I have to use. So I have to check all my services over here, like in my Copilot. So these all are the package Docker file, index.js, package.js. This is my files over here. So then I have to decide why it's not working over here. Now I have to understand why it's giving me error. I have used Docker pineapple capital in there, so that I have to use mv command. Now it is working. Docker build is working now. Now I have to check how it is work and it is giving me an error or here or not. Means they give me an error like file is not found in build context. Means they have to file doesn't exist on this server. Now I have to check why it works. Now I have to create index.html file where I have to give some context over here, like this is the wording I have used so that they can show on my page. I have to run again my Docker build file. Now it's successfully built. Now I have to use docker run -dp and run on 8084. They give me a path. They give me this key. Further, I have to use AWS configure. So I have to check this command is not working. So I have Copilot because my Copilot version is not installed till now. So I have to install my Copilot first. Then I have to run my AWS configure. Firstly, I have to install my Copilot. So I have used curl command over here because sudo apt get installed Copilot is not working. So this command is not working. So I've used curl command. Because curl command will be run by Copilot services or my directories of Copilot will work over here. Now it's working. Now I have to check. This is my version of Copilot. Now I have to run my AWS configure. Because my system is up over here. I have to give the access key ID of my AWS. Secret key I also provided and default region like US East 1. Default output format JSON and I have now have to run my Copilot unit. It will initialize my services over here. Now I have to run my load balancer web services. I have given name of PI, then my Docker file. I have to wait a processing the infrastructure of like having to- so I so it giving me an error like if it's not working like I am not providing I am exactly ECR positives. It's giving me an error. Now I have to check. So I have to remove this Copilot service because I have used this services already in my Docker file or directory. So I have to again Copilot app init use functions. Now it's start working. Infrastructure has been working. Yeah. So now it's successfully in my application. My services has been now okay, worked over here. Once they have created the infrastructure for stack, my infrastructure rules. Now I have to check my this file over here. Now I have to run the Copilot init command. I have to do the random init now it's start working. Now they have to create my environment. They are creating the ECR container in the repository of which I gave name I have to give it. Like this is the name SF this is the random name I have given. So now they have created my S3 bucket to store the local artifacts, like which is all the files are coming into this my S3 bucket. It will take some time to run. We have to wait for this step. Now it's completed. They have created my S3 bucket, ECR container, and table key to encrypt the Python artifacts. Now they have created the infrastructure of the name of the test environment, and they have created my IAM for AWS formations, and they have used to describe the resources in the environment. Now they have to, in this step, they have to create my ECS cluster security group. They have to check like internet gateway to connect the public internet, private subnet 1 and subnet 2 I have created. Then they have to create the private DNS name server. Then they have create VPC to control the networking of AWS resources. So it will take time. Now they have successfully worked. Now they have to run my all the services. They have to pay for the like they have creating all the services. Skill creating see my ECR, like plastic history. You have to see it started with yes, it started with this is my file repository name. I have to check ECS is started or not. Here's my cluster. Yes, it's also started like a test cluster. will take time. Like the cluster is splitting, ECR splitting. So my services is one and cluster is one. Only class is one. So now I have to check my EC2. I have to check the load balancer. Yes, load balancer is active state. Now I have to copy my DNS and check which is working or not. Yes, my name is present. My file name I have to choose an HTML. So it will work. Now I have to use git push command, or before that I have to check git status command. I have to use git status command. Now I have to add all my files have been added. Now git commit I have to use. This is Copilot. Now I have to use my git status. And further I have used git push command so that my all the has to be pushed on my repository. Now I have to get my repository name by Ritesh and I have to enter my password. On password we have to go for the developer settings. They have to use my token. So I have to use my password. Now my password is set. I have to forget my password because I have to already reset all my passwords. Now I have to again sign in my. I have to go to my repository. Put my password. Again I have to come this now I have to choose my token. So I have regenerated my token, but I have do one mistake. That one I have not chosen all the checkbox. I have not marked checkbox, so that it giving me this error. Now I have to go in and now I have to click on the checkbox so that my services should be one value on the prominent page. So they are not getting an error by doing push command. So now I have to generate by see. This is my profile for it's already pushed. So now I have to get my profile back and then I have to run my pipeline. Now again I have pushed all the data to my repository so that my pipeline should be run. So that pipeline directory should be on my repository so that it will be run. Now it is again creating a new pipeline. The name of profile type. I have given that name. That means for it. So now I have to check my pipeline services is working or not. Just taking a time to getting a pipeline. This is my question. We have to authorize my AWS connection. That's why I have to connect my AWS to GitHub. So that they have to select all my repositories. Now they have given my GitHub app. Now it is available. Further on, I have to check my pipeline. Yes, it is in progress. Further on, I have to see like how it progress. Like they have sources, they have built and deployed. So we have to wait for further minutes so that it will deploy all my services. It will take time. Services has been succeeded now work on build. So on my pipeline, so build spec file. I have already created my build spec file. I have created my pipeline with the command of Copilot pipeline so that it will work on my repository. Automatically, they have created my file. Now I have to wait further for that so that it will my build and deploy. Now build is succeeded. Now it's wait for the deploy to test like how if it deploys so it will work on my server so that I can access my disk file. So in this I have to create ECS ECR. It will take time. So it like time the services and I will AWS Copilot. The Copilot command is used to they have initialized all my services automatically. So that I have not manually created my ECS ECR. On these services, if I have to delete all my services, I have further commands so that I can have ECS ECR through command line and through commands so that it will not charge me any further services on this map. So on this map also, so that it will be chargeable. And but we have to first deploy like how I deploy my services faster. And if this is the way where we have to deploy my services to client or the customer so that they can easily access their services on very less time. So these are the Copilot services. Almost 3 minutes. 3 minutes are completed. We have to wait for them so that they can deploy. Now deploy has completed or succeeded. Now I have to check if my file is working or not. Yeah, this is the path I have working. My file is not working. So this is my GitHub repository where all my substitute of file as file are followed. So I don't require any index or JSON package as well. So I have to this file not required at all. I have to this file. So these are the posts and services I have. Thank you. So these are the services I have. So I have created by the pilots and I have used my AWS subsidiary and CLI. So that's all I have. And further, I have to learn about like how using different subsidiary have a Terraform. So the coming I have to just practicing about like how such commands of Terraform will use the services. So shortly I have created a video with the help of Terraform so that I can understand the concepts and the procedure like how it will work with all the subsidiary in the use of Terraform. So thank you for this and I will learn more about this Copilot services and I have understand the concepts so that it will create my vision like how it is such commands. So I have to understand a lot of things so that I can implement further in my coming tasks or the new assignments we will get so that I can implement. That's all I have done in this video. Thank you.